Hey everybody, welcome to the Fund Saver Network compensation plan. As you see on the screen is our earning disclaimer. So go ahead and screenshot this. That way you'll have the earnings disclaimer, but let's get moving forward. So we're going to cover the three parts of the compensation plan. They're very simple. There's a fast start bonus, there's a matrix, and there's a coded bonus. Now, it might take me a minute to get through this, not because it's difficult, but because I want you to understand every facet of this compensation plan. So now let me show you the absolute best fast start bonus in the industry. Let's get started. To become a member with Fund Saver Network, it is only $25 a month. That's it. There's no other cost. There's no website cost. There's nothing like that. It's $25 a month. That gets you access to all the drops, all the discounts, everything we do, your replicated website, everything, and it gets you in the compensation plan. So let's say that you're in Fund Saver Network and you're loving the savings and you're buying these things and you just start talking to people about it, and we call those referrals. But let's say one of your referrals goes, well, I want to be part of Fund Saver Network. Well, they're going through the sign-up process to become a new member. They're going to see this thing called the Fund Saver Value Vault. Now, it's not going to look like this, but I'll put this on here just as a reference so you can see exactly what's going to happen, okay? In that Fund Saver Value Vault, there will always be 6 things in there, and one of them will always be the mystery box. 5 other products in there that they'll know exactly what they are, and they're going to be receiving great value. Now, remember, they're only going to see this Fund Saver Value Vault one time. They will not see this again. Let's say they go through and they go ahead and they pick one. So no matter which product your customer, your member purchases, your fast start is going to be as follows. Now remember, all of these are valued for you in a fast start bonus at $40. No matter what the cost is on it, no matter what it is, it doesn't matter. It is valued in your fast start bonus at $40. Okay. So one item, let's say your new member comes on board and they spend their money, they get their $25 membership, they buy one of these things inside this value vault. Well, the membership, 50% of $25 is $12.50. And they pick one of these products. Well, remember, it's valued in your fast start at $40. So you will receive 20 bucks, which gets us to that number we've always talked about, $32.50 for your personals when they come through. Now, let's say that your personals are doing the same thing you're doing. They're bringing in new members. So when their members comes in, and let's say they come in and they purchase one product, you're going to receive 10% of the membership of $2.50, and you're going to receive 10% of the value of the 40 in your fast start, which is $4, which is $6.50. Now, also on your second level of people that's bringing people in, when they bring in new members and they purchase one of these products or the mystery box, your 1% of the $25 membership is 25 cents. 1% of the $40 is 40 cents, which values that at 65 cents. So this is your fast start bonus if they come through and buy one product. But here's where it gets exciting. Here's where the changes were made. What if your new member, comes through the Fund Saver Value Vault and they say, well, I like this one product. I need to buy 2 of those, one for me and one for my friend, because I'll never see these prices again on this and I don't need to buy it. Well, here's what happens if they buy 2. Remember, it's 50% payout on your own personals. So $25 is still $12.50, but they bought 2. So remember, it doubles. Now it's $40. The $20 just doubled because they bought 2. Now instead of $32.50, it's $52.50 on your fast start. Same thing with the second level. If they're down there and a person buys 2 products instead of 1, it doubles. It's still $2.50 for the membership, but now it's $8 for the product. Same thing on your second level people as they bring new people in. It's 1% of the membership, which is $25, and your second level, again, it doubles because they bought 2 instead of 1. That's $1.05. And what happens, folks, if they're in there and they go, I need to buy 3. I need 3 of these things. It's going to triple. This is the most exciting fast start bonus I've ever seen. Let's move to the second part of the compensation plan, which is the 3x10 matrix. Now, what I'm going to do here I'm going to explain to you how a matrix works so you can see how it works. And then on the next slide, I will show you exactly how you get paid from how it works, okay? So let's say in this 3 by 10 matrix, this is my position. I want you to consider this to be your position. You go to work, I go to work, I bring in 1, 2, 3 members. My first 3 members goes right there, 3 wide, 3 by 10, 3 wide, 10 deep. But I don't stop there. I continue to bring people in. So when I bring in my 4th person, it's going to go below my first 3. It has to go down. It's only 3 wide, 10 deep, right? So I put my 4th one in, I put my 5th one in, I put my 6th one in. Now all of a sudden, my first person that I put in goes, oh my God, there's somebody under me. How did that happen? So all of a sudden they get excited. They put somebody in, and then they put another one in. Now they have their 3. I have my 3. My first person has their 3. And then what happens is my second person does the same. There's somebody below. They put somebody in. I put another one in, and it goes to that first open spot. And then this person doesn't do anything. I'll put another one, and then they put one. So I have my 3. My first 3 have their 3, no matter how they got there, whether they put them there or it was spillover. So now in my matrix, I have 3 on my first line. I have 9 on my second line. And then all of these, however it happens, they end up with their 3. You understand? So now I have 27 on my third line. This is in multiples of 3, and it goes 10 levels deep. But I need you to understand about the matrix, okay? Everything inside these 2 lines is in my matrix. I started this matrix. Everybody has their own 3 by 10 matrix. My first person has their 3 by 10 matrix. My second person has their 3 by 10 matrix. And my third person has their 3 by 10 matrix. Whatever happens in my first person's matrix and you happen to be in my second and third matrix, you're not going to get anything from that because that's beside you. It's not below you. So everybody has their own matrix. I wanted you to understand that. So now that we know exactly how the matrix works, everybody has their own 3 by 10. Let's look at the money a matrix can bring you. Let's say you spend 1 month finding 3 new members, and you take 30 days to bring in 3 new members. Okay, perfect. No problem. 30 days to bring in 3 new members. Then those 3 new members that you brought in, they spend 1 month to find their 3 new members, which means you have 9 people on your second level. Remember, it multiplies by 3. So month 2's in. Now month 3, those 9 people, they spend a whole month to find their 3. So now you're 3 months in, there's 27. Then those 27 people take a whole month to find their 3. There's month 4, there's 81. You see what's happening here. Those 81 take 30 days to find just 3 people to be members. Now you got 243. And this goes on, folks. Month 6, month 7, month 8, 9, and 10. That's 10 levels. In a perfect world in 10 months, if everybody just took a month to find their 3, this is where you could be in 10 months. That's 88,602 people in your matrix. You have the ability to pick up all the way down through level 8. All right, that could be 9,840. What triggers this matrix is 2 people, sponsoring 2 people. You got to sponsor 2 people to trigger the thing, right? When you trigger 2 people, it goes down all the way down to level 9. You've sponsored 2 people. Once that thing fills up 8, 9 levels deep, that's $29,523 a month. What if you sponsor 5 and you hit this thing called FSM Pro? Well, it's going to open up everything. It opens it up all the way down to level 10. Then when that matrix fills at 10 levels, there's 88,602 people in there. If you get $1 per person, that's $88,602 a month. So this is part of a residual income. Now this part is paid once a month. Your fast start bonuses are paid every week. But I'm going to move to the third part. This is where I'm going to ask you to stay focused on what we're doing, because if you focus on the third part, this part will just take care of itself. It'll fill up. So let's go to the coded bonus. This is exactly why I say this is the best compensation plan I have ever seen in my 35 years in this industry. The best. So let me give you the explanation of how a coded bonus works first. Now I'm going to slow down here. So someone introduced you to FundSaver Network as a member. That would be considered your sponsor. So there's your sponsor on the screen. You become a member. That is your position as a member. You start referring members. When you refer your first one, it goes there. Your second one, it goes there. Your third one, it goes there. This is a coded bonus. Now, once you have 3 people personally sponsored, you have now triggered this coded bonus. Because what happens is the computer looks at these 3 people and it randomly picks one of them to pass up to your sponsor. Now, hold on. Don't get excited about why do I need to pass somebody up? You'll understand when this is over. You are only passing up one of those 3 in the coded bonus only. You are not passing up this person in anything else. The fast start or your matrix. Then you go and you sponsor your 4th one and you sponsor your 5th one. Now, you sponsored a total of 5 people, but when you have these 4 here, the computer's going to look at it one more time and it's going to take one more and pass it to your sponsor. Hang on, you're going to understand why that's important. You're going to say, well, why do I keep them on myself? You'll never make the money I'm about to show you keep it on yourself. This is what makes this thing run. But I'll tell you this, after you do your first 5, you never pass up another one. You can go 50, 100, whatever. You'll never pass up another one. So watch what happens. Just like you, when your first person that you sponsored goes and brings in their 5, they're passing 2 people to you. Your second person, when they go get their 5, they're passing 2 people to you. Your third person, when they get their 5, they're passing 2 people to you. Now look what just happened. You just received 6 people coded to you and you did not sponsor them. You sponsored these 3 people that you see. They went and got their 5 and passed 2 to you. Now, we're not done. Those 6 people you just received that you had nothing to do with, but they're coded to you now. Each time that they bring in 5, because they're coded to you, you're going to receive 2 people from them. This next person brings in 5, 2 people. Next person 5, 2 people. Next person 5, 2 people. See how this is working? It's building upon itself. And the only thing you did was you brought in 5 people. And the only thing they did, they brought in 5 people. And the only thing the 6 people did, they brought in 5 people. I hope you're understanding what's happening. If we would have just kept those 2 people to yourself, this would never happen. It would never multiply. So we started with your 3. Your 3 brought in 5, passed up 2. So 3 went to 6. When these 6 bring in 5, it went to 12. When these 12 bring in 5, remember, you only brought in 5. When these 12 go to 5, it goes to 24. Continually to go 24, 48, 96. Now you're going to bring in more. Number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. And you keep going because you're not passing up anymore. Each time they bring in 5 on your personally sponsored people, 2 gets passed up to you. 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 Every time. So if you keep bringing in new members, when they bring in 5, 2's pass up to you. Because after the first 5, you never pass up anymore. Only 2 out of the first 5. Please understand. And those 2 you're passing up is only in the coded bonus. You are not passing them up in the matrix, and you are not passing them up in the fast start bonuses. That still belongs to you. Now that we know how this thing multiplies, how it builds upon itself, so now let's look at the money. Coded bonus. Remember, this is your sponsor, someone that referred you, and here's your position. You bring in your first one, your second one, your third one as a member for FundSaver Network at $25 a month. Computer looks at the 3, passes up 1. You bring in your 4th one, your 5th one. Computer looks at the 4, passes up 1. We've gone through that. Each time one of these 3 brings in 5, 2 are passed up to you. 2 are passed up to you. 2 are passed up to you. This is all based on everyone just introducing 5 people that want to save money and have 5 people that want to shop and save money, tremendous amounts, and just have a lot of fun doing it and share it with others. Okay? Now remember, you have 3 people left out of your first 5. You get paid $5 for everybody that's coded to you. So the 3 people you personally sponsored, because you passed 2 of them up, $5 times 3 people is $15. Now down here, because they all brought in 5, there's 2 people that's passed up to you. So that's a total of 6. 6 people are passed up. 6 times $5 is $30. Those 6 people all go bring in 5. 2 are passed up to you out of each section of 5. That's 12. 12 times 5, $60. It keeps doubling. And all these people are doing is bringing in 5 people that want to become members and pay. Then the 24 doubles to 48. Then the 48 doubles to 96. The 96 doubles to 192. Do you see what's happening here? You still have only brought in 5 people that wanted to pay and 5 people that are sharing. And they're bringing in 5 people that are sharing. But I'm going to tell you, do not stop at 5. Keep going. Keep going. This is what you focus on right here. This is what builds everything. This builds your fast start. This builds your matrix. And this builds your bank account. 384. 192 turns to 384 because it doubles. 384 turns to 768. 1536. 3072, 6144. Now watch. You started with 5 people. 2 people were passed up. These 3 people went and got 5. 222 was passed to you. That's 6. I call this 1 cycle, 2 cycles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cycles. And if everybody spent a month to go get their 5, this could happen in a year. And there's one more level, 13 cycles. Okay, a year and a month. That's $122,865 a month. Okay, Ron, I know what you're thinking. Ron, that's never going to happen. That's a perfect world. I get it. Those are big numbers. Okay, fantastic. Nobody's going to do it exactly like you said. And you would be right. Some people are going to do more than others. But what if you did 10% of this? What if your team did 10% of that? That's over $12,000 a month. And don't forget, the people here that you're getting paid on are the same people in the matrix that you're getting paid on, are the same people in the fast start that you got paid on one time. And after the first 5 people, you never pass up any more to your sponsor. What if you kept going? Kept going. Your 6th one, your 7th one, your 8th one, 9th one, 10th one. And when they go get 5, 2 more passed up to you, 2 more passed up to you, 2 more passed. It just keeps passing up to you. And each one of these passed up to you is worth $5 a month to you. This is big money. I know you're thinking $5 a month is not much, but it is. When you're involved in a company that's doing great value to people and they're saving so much money, $25 a month is nothing. If you don't understand this comp plan, get with the person that brought you into this company to be a member. And just because we have a compensation plan doesn't mean that you have to go build a team. You're paying your $25 a month for the savings like all of us. You can just use it to buy things for savings. You don't have to build a team if you don't want to. But if you do, you saw exactly what can happen. So have a fantastic day, everybody. I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't, get back to the person that helped you become a member and get your questions answered.